Hi everybody, Linda Wood here. I thought I would go live. I haven't been live on my business page for some time, so it's about time I did. And I thought I would share some tips for those mornings when you wake up and you're really not feeling all that great. You might be feeling quite a bit of a mind funk, if that's still a word that's used, but you just feel low and it's really hard to get going with your day. Perhaps you're feeling a bit miserable, a bit anxious, and that's not a lovely way to start the day. But we all have this feeling from time to time. So, first thing is don't beat yourself up for it. And first thing you need to do, and it's a good thing that everybody should do when they first wake up, if you can palate it, is drink a large glass of water, because quite often we're quite dehydrated when we first wake up, and that affects our brain as much as anything else. So drink a big glass of fresh water. Okay, so it's a really good tip there. The next one, if you can do it as well, is to do some exercise. This is, if you want to get up and out and run, then do something as energetic as that. But the main point is to work up a little bit of a sweat, even if you only do 5 to 10 minutes of exercise, because the sweating process actually alters the way that your body runs for the rest of the day, and that can really help you shake off negative feelings. That could be followed by a cold shower to freshen you up if you really want to go for it. Okay. Next thing you might like to do is to write things down. So if you know that you're feeling low in the morning because you're worrying about your day and you think you've got so much to do and you're not sure how you're going to get it done, or things are just on your mind generally, write them down, because they might not actually be quite so bad when you do that. But also it stops you having to try and remember it all in your head, because when it's rattling around in there, it just keeps dragging you down. So write it down onto paper. The other thing is to be kind to yourself. Okay, we don't all feel amazing all the time, so you can accept the feeling and perhaps just acknowledge that that's how you feel, and just let it work through instead of fighting it all the time, because we have this ongoing pressure, don't we? If you're feeling bad, you've got to snap out of it, you've got to switch out of it. But sometimes we actually have to process it and let the feelings be, not really focus on it in a way that makes it feel worse, but just to see what's behind that, and what might be triggering it. Okay. Excuse me, I've knocked the camera then. If it's something that you like to do, you might like to meditate on it as well, and just be at peace with that feeling, if it's something that you like to do. Other key things that really help avoid this or to get over it is to eat properly, to sleep properly, all the self-care type of activities that so many people remind us of so often. So don't neglect those things. Be kind to yourself, look after your body properly. It is just a system. It's something that needs maintaining like anything else. And if you neglect one area, it can affect another. And our mind is clearly one of those if you start feeling low. Have a look at your to-do list. If it's too long, then maybe there's things there that you need to park or to delegate or not do today. Don't overwhelm yourself with things if it's making you feel stressed about your day. And another area that, if you haven't already done it, is to make sure that you've got some clear goals for your day, and don't overload yourself on that front. Just have 1 to 3 things that you really want to achieve that day, and if it doesn't all happen, it's not the end of the world, but try to achieve one thing that's the most important to you, and then feel pleased with yourself when you achieve it. Just don't overwhelm yourself with too many things like that. Okay, so I hope that's just given you a few little tips so you can give yourself a bit of a boost if you do wake up like that in the morning, and just be kind to yourself. If you've got any other thoughts on this or other things that you do, I'd love to hear them. Please pop them in the comments. Thank you very much. Bye.